This right here, I will tell myself, from there, so you can see the green bean leaves still. I did the, you can see, if you look close up here, see the white flecks there? This is just potting soil. I laid the bags down and, like cut 3 sides and just flip the top over. I think I maybe even cut the whole top off. But I just laid the potting soil down in the bag, cut the top off of it so it still had like the bottom and sides. And I planted my green beans in there. And actually, it did really good. We had a really bad storm that kind of took out the beginning of them, and I thought they were dead. And then it's like they were growing really good, and they stopped. And I think, you know what? I could only find the skinny bags. I needed the really fat ones. So, to do this next year, yes, I would use the bigger bags for sure and for certain, in a heartbeat, 15 times a week and twice on Sunday. But these little skinny ones, and they kind of stalled. And it's like, I wonder if they do have enough dirt. And I had a bag of dirt down at the bottom that I had planted some watermelon seeds in. And, little doggy's back. And when he walked around behind me, I don't know. Hello. Anywho, I had a watermelon planted back there, and it just did nothing. And 2 months later, not one sign of any seed growing. So we got that bag of dirt and kind of dumped this on, and that kind of kicked him up a little bit. And really, the way I had, they have ignored them during mowing, and the way I had them was so the bag could just be slid out. You just move it out here, mow behind, slide the bag back. And I thought, even I could move it at various times if it didn't seem sunny enough here under this here tree, because it's kind of right behind it. But I would start with more dirt next time. But these actually really did good, for the amount that's there. Now, maybe a quart of beans would be what I got out of them. But, the poor little things, it was an experiment. And the beans that I got, they were lovely. They were nice shaped and sized, except when I didn't check them enough, and a couple got big. But, and there's a few more here and there. It's weeds all over. Like I said, where I was on the couch for a couple weeks, it didn't do a whole lot. Looks like some more wants to grow there. There's some more little flowers. I can see in front of my face. Can't see through the camera. There's more. So we do have more coming if they don't get, too chilled out. And, like I said, it's hard to tell in the weeds. There's more. But anything left on here, I'm just looking for one. Oh, there's a bean that's dying. Oh, no, that's a weed. Okay, I'm doing swell. As you can see, the farmer. I know. All these little things in it. Beanie. Don't be a weed. Oh, there's a big one. That's a big bean. Oh, okay, I must have missed that the other day when I picked, obviously. That's a nice bean. Well, it's really too fat for what we like and for what we like to can. But what's left on here, I thought, I would keep over, to plant next year. So that's going to give me a few bean plants next year. That's a nice one. Indeedy. There's more. See, those look lovely. These are, of course, Blue Lake beans. They're beans. These are Blue Lake 274s, the bush plant, not the pole bean. I don't need them climbing up. I'm short. They need to be right down here with me, where I can see them, and where I can obviously not tend to them. Anyway, I just think that's beautiful. Beautiful beans. See, they did really well. They really, for how many there were and the amount of dirt that they were given, the plants were able to survive in these conditions. I just think they did quite well. And frankly, I had given up on them, and I wasn't even really tending to them like I should, because I thought, okay, it didn't work. There's not going to be a bean there. But, like I said, a few plants were able to survive. No better next time. And these haven't had anything They've not been sprayed with anything. You know, I mean, it's right here at my house. Whatever the rain's been bringing, they've had on it. See, they're lovely. They're just super lovely. Little baby. Okay, again, I've had little baby beans, but that's not one. That's a big old blade again. I know. I'm proving that I'm an old crazy lady. You gotta watch this woman on YouTube. She's like, oh, there's a little baby bean, and it's a blade of grass. There's another bean, a real bean, not a blade of grass. I'm having a moment. Oh, yes, I am. See, the way God does everything, the way He designed everything, just blows my mind, and it puts me in this goofy mood. But you know what? My calves, while I'm squatting down here, are saying, we're freaking done. Anyway, love the beans, love this experiment. It was fun. Can't wait to enlarge upon it next year, and frankly, want to try some in the house during this winter. Blue Lake green bean, another one of God's finest creations. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. Get out and get in His dirt. He left the earth for us to have dominion over. Let's be dominionating. Ciao for now.